established in 1847, the Lawrence School Sanar perhaps is the oldest co-ed boarding school in the world at the moment. The school has really grown in the last 171 years. And its lovely atmosphere, its surroundings, the greenery around it makes it one of the best locations when it comes to teaching and learning. Now, Sanar is very different in many ways in the sense that this is not a school which is just focusing on academic excellence. Yes, academic excellence is one of our top priorities. But what we also feel is that I think Sanar offers far more than just academic excellence.
Other than academics, we at Sanar feel that we need to encourage co-curricular activities so that they can keep up with their peers in the cities and in the world outside. So we've introduced activities like Model United Nations or MUN, as well as recently we've had a workshop for the entire school called the Safe Campus Workshop, where we are empowering our children to deal with whether it is cyber safety, online safety, and their own personal safety.
I think one thing which makes a Sanarian stand out from the rest is the confidence that the child gains over his or her stay at Sanar. One of the aims that I have in my mind as the headmaster of the school is to ensure that Sanar has a pan-Indian image, which is something Sanar was always proud of. We are trying our best to include as many students as possible from different states of India.
We decided to first identify some immediate projects and some projects which we will be doing in years ahead. One of the projects which was most important, the toilets. So we undertook a massive toilet renovation program. It is not that we should only give back to the children, we have to give back to the earth also and to give back to the environment.
They're going for a lot of inter-school debates as well as a lot of sporting activities we are encouraging. Swimming, football, you name it, and the children are participating in all sports, as well as there are annual games as opposed to seasonal games in the past. The reason for it is that schools in the plains, the calendar is different from ours, and our children get an opportunity to play sport right through the year. They are able to participate in competitions. The result is that college admissions have become far more easier because the children are participating in various activities. They are able to reflect it all on their CVs, all these competitions. A child is learning far more than what they were earlier.
Now, when you are talking of changes of the 21st century, gone are the days when one believed that the teacher is the sage on the stage. As we understand today, the teacher is the guide by the side. And to support that teacher in his or her pursuits in the classroom and outside, a lot of infrastructural support is necessary. One of my aims is to ensure that Sanar is well equipped with all modern technology and methodology which are so very essential for imparting the knowledge that this generation requires. We need teachers of the highest caliber, but to get the teachers of the highest caliber, we need to look after them well. Now, I'm a great supporter of the activities which took place in the past, for example, carpentry. But what I think we need to bring in now is 3D technology. We need to bring 3D printers. We need to bring CAD/CAM. So we need to retain some of the old charms of yesteryears, which I think are so very essential, but at the same time think of what is happening across the globe, and we have to change.
Now the years ahead, what we are doing is we are making a master plan. We've hired one of the best architects in India, in which we are making a plan for another 1 year, another 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and maybe 50 years also. Whatever the British has left, whether it was the stone cobbling, the wooden flooring, is absolutely amazing. But getting that material available at the cost which we can afford is a challenge. In the master plan, we are adding another playing field. We are adding more space for the girls' dormitory. We are renovating our existing CDH, the staff accommodation, massive auditorium in which about 1400 children will be able to sit and see the programs. I'm sure with this master plan we'll be able to do things very systematically, and it will not be a plan which will give us this immediate gratification and happiness, but it will go a very long way.
At the same time, Sanar, though it's 171 years old, some traditions are bound to stay on and carry on, but certain changes are, I think, inevitable. One of them, I think, is we need to change with the kind of teaching methods which are prevalent across the globe. In this context, I'm very keen to bring in international curriculum to Sanar. It may be just a matter of a couple of years before we may introduce either the Cambridge system or the International Baccalaureate system to primarily bring a drastic and positive change in the way teaching and learning happens on this hilltop.
Sanar has changed for the better, that a child is far more confident, who has an opinion, who has a voice, aiming higher, applying for colleges all over the world, able to deal with the world outside, ready to take on leadership roles.
During the course of your life in the school, you learn through various activities by being involved in sports, in drama, your house shows, your camps and hikes. It teaches you one simple thing. No matter how adverse the situation is, you never give in. You always make an effort to be one up. You always make an effort to fight against all odds. And you always make an effort to try to overcome all obstacles which come your way. It's a privilege to be a part of the Lawrence School Sanar, and I think that much more of a privilege to be the headmaster of the best school of all.